It's just different.
Everybody, and welcome back to the sidebar, which interestingly enough, I'm actually going to work on changing the name of this podcast and rebranding. So I will release that information, or maybe by the time this episode drop, it'll be public. But I'm super excited about what's going on with the sidebar and things that are happening. And I use this podcast to pretty much document my fitness journey. And part of that fitness journey is connecting with E2M, which is a phenomenal program. And E2M has connected me with awesome people. And one of thousands and thousands of people, one of those folks that is on here with me today, my brother Shane. How you doing, man?
What's going on, my man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I appreciate you taking time out, my brother. I'm gonna let you tell people where you at right now and what time it is, because that right there just blows me away, man. Go ahead.
So I'm currently in Saudi Arabia, and it is 2:26 in the a.m.
Good grief, man. All right, so I value your time, my brother. I'm not going to waste it. I'm gonna let you jump right in, man. Let's talk about your fitness journey up to E2M, and then we'll talk about the effects of E2M on your life. But let's talk about that right now.
So my fitness journey, it really started in 2017. 2017 was a really rough year for me. I was in the Air Force, got out of the Air Force in 2015. My back, I had back surgery in 2015. My L4, L5, S1 got fused.
Wow.
And the doctors told me, sent me home with a bunch of pain pills and antidepressants and all the things. And they was like, hey, this is your new life. And I was like, all right, cool. Yeah. So at the time I was married with 3 kids, still have 3 kids and no longer married. But that's neither here nor there. But my mom passed away in January of 2017. And it was her 3rd heart attack, and it was the one that did her in. Wow. And the doctor told her that she needed to make lifestyle changes, and it was changes that she didn't make that caused her to have that last heart attack. And in August 2017, I was at my heaviest, and I weighed 317 pounds.
Wow.
And I was going through a divorce at the time, came to Saudi Arabia, so many life changes. So I've been here since 2017, and I'll never forget, man, it was November 17th, 2017. And I woke up and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I literally quit taking pills. But if you're listening to this, please hear me out. Those pills were a bridge for me. So I am not here to tell you that they're bad for you, because they were a bridge for me. They were very crucial to my journey and my mental health at the time. So I do want to say that. So if you're out there and you're taking those, I encourage you to use that bridge. But also I encourage you on your journey to find yourself, right? Because they were so numbing to me, and I was just going through motions. But November 17th, I got up and I said, you know what? If they fused it once, they can do it again. And I'll never know what I can or can't do if I don't try. And I literally went out there and I ran from one light pole to the next. And I was out of breath. And I had tried, man. Well, So real quick, despite what many people believe about Saudi Arabia, I am at 7,000 feet. So I'm in the mountains up here. I'm not in the desert of Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
So the air is thin here, brother.
Wow.
So I started getting into all these MLMs and doing these different fad diets and this, that, and the other. And the one thing that I was missing was consistency, because I wanted that Amazon Prime body. I wanted it the next day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm like, yo, if I can't get this the same day, it ain't working. So I'm sitting here. I got everything in the cabinets and none of it's working. And so I started losing weight and I was like, all right, cool. You know, it's starting to work. And then I just started, man. I just started having breakthroughs in 2018. I spent a lot of time working on myself, my mental health, and just finding myself and who I was. And I tell you, man, I'm 37 now, and I can tell you, if you look at pictures from me from 2017 to now, I've aged backwards. And it's true that what's going on internally, it shows externally. So stress, anxiety, depression, all of that, we wear that. Whether you want to or not, it's there. So once I got through 2018, man, it was smooth sailing. I started doing Spartan races and paragliding and scuba diving and doing all these things again. And I was able to run. I wasn't fast, and I'm still not fast. I can run distance. I can run distance for days. But fast forward to September of last year. That's when one of my buddies, Will Lesage, he's in E2M. And I watched his amazing transformation. I was stationed with him at Charleston. And at that time in September, I was 247. And it still wasn't my goal weight, but it wasn't 317. So I was like, all right, cool. You know what? I'm going to give it a go. And the thing about E2M is, so for me, where I'm at, it's, getting things here is difficult through the mail and things like that. So some of these MLM companies and the availability just due to shipping and country rules, regulations, this, that, and the other, just weren't available to me anymore. So I found E2M and it was like, what? No supplements, no this, no that. Like, what? Like, I'm like, okay, so this is sustainable. And like, I can eat real food, and I'm not like, I'm like, where has this been all my life? So I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm gonna jump in here, and you know what? The only thing that I have to lose is weight, right? So, so I jumped in here, man. And when I jumped in, there was 80. No, I'm sorry. There was like 78,000 people. And I looked right before we jumped into this thing tonight, and we're at 92.1 thousand. So the program's amazing. And it provides to me what I need. It gives me the consistency that I was missing. It gives me the food, the nutrients that I was missing. And I still get that cheat meal or that treat meal, whatever you want to call it.
Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. But, it's just Jeff has done an amazing job. His team has done an amazing job putting this thing together. And it works. Like people, and it's the consistency, we can do anything for 8 weeks. It takes 21 days to make or break a habit. And once you get through that first week, that detox week is what they call it. Once you get through that first week, man, it's like, oh, okay, this is easy. I can do this. So I am currently at 213.
Nice.
time that I weighed 213 was in 2002. So even like when I was in the Air Force, and the thing is, when I was in the Air Force, I had to be in shape to an extent. But now I get to be in shape.
That's right. That's right.
So when you change that mindset and you realize that this is the life that you get to live, that you get to lead, and the opportunities that are out there, it's just a simple shift in mindset.
For sure.
You know, and once you make that shift, it's just like everything just falls into place. So I am actually getting ready March 5th to run my first marathon.
Wow.
My goal is to finish. I'm not trying to break any records, but it'll be my first marathon, and I'm super excited about it. Put a lot of hours and pound of pavement and training, and the nutrition has been sustainable with E2M. I have changed up my routine a little bit, just because the workouts, as far as I need to shred a little more weight, just so I'm not carrying it for 26 miles. But I am very pleased with the results, the people, the energy, the camaraderie, the esprit de corps that's in there, man. It's like you got 92,000 cheerleaders in there. And like you meet some of the coolest people all over the world. And to watch their journeys, the biggest thing that I've noticed, Dwayne, is if you look at people's before pictures, it's almost like a mugshot. And I'm that guy too, man.
I get it. And yeah, I know you're going. Go ahead.
And then you look at that next picture, and it's that glow up, man. It's that smile. It's that confidence that these people have gained in 8 weeks or whatever round they're in of E2M.
Yes.
But it's just amazing to see the transformation and the transformation that's going on in these people's lives. And to read these people's breakthroughs, not only physically or with their physical health, but also with their mental health. And
for sure,
it's just the level of confidence that they're gaining is incredible.
For sure. No, bro, you said it, you hit it on the head, man. You hit it on the head. Everything on point from, what you witnessed personally in your own household and wanting to change that, and then finding that trigger, finding E2M supplement free. I mean, you hit all the joints, man. So I mean, you made my job easy. All I had to do is say, yeah, amen. But before we well, I guess one question and then I do my close. So you talked about the camaraderie and witnessing these folks. Team
5, baby.
That's right. Team 5, Group 5. How impactful is that for you, being, like you said, you in Saudi Arabia? Like, how impactful is that to have that virtual connection with the community, being all the way out there? Because I'm in Fayetteville, but sometimes you feel siloed, like, man, then you go to the group, it's like, oh, my people. How has that impact you in this process?
It's really cool because the night before, the coaches are amazing at posting the workouts. The night before, just that one round. So I'm able to get that workout in. And then if I want to go back, because I didn't get it in the morning, then sometimes I'm able to jump on live. But the cool thing is like, people are genuinely curious. I've had so many people in this group to reach out and they're like, oh, Saudi Arabia, tell me about it. And I'm telling you, like, people, if you go inactive in the group, if you're consistent and you go inactive in the group, man, people's in your DMs. They're like, yo, is everything okay? What's going on? Like, is there something I can do? How can I pray for you?
Yes.
Just all the things that we look for that you don't get in a brick and mortar gym. You walk in there and you're just a number to these big establishments.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I have a family of 92,000 that I could legit reach out to anyone from Jeff to Mandy to Brad to Dwayne to anybody in the group and just be like, yo, this is where I'm at. This is what I need. And I've done that. Whether it's, hey man, I'm gaining weight, and they're like, oh, okay, cool. Let's change this. But it's not like you're not talking to a bot. You're talking to people, and you're getting that emotion. You're getting that connection.
Yes.
And you're like, wow, and 92,000 people, like these people actually recognize me and hear me. And that's huge.
For sure.
And I think that's one reason, not only because the program works, but I think that's one reason that the program is very successful.
Oh, totally agree, bro. All right, man. So from Saudi Arabia, 2:43 a.m. now. I'm clocking your time. Anybody that's listening, man, sign-ups March 3rd. I don't know when whoever's watching or listening, whenever you're watching or listening right now, sign up is March 3rd. So anybody that's listening, Shane, what would be your message for them to help them get across that line of hesitation?
That your results are on the other side of fear.
That's a tweet.
Your results are on the other side of your fear, and that if your grind doesn't match your goals, change your grind, not your goals. And it's 8 weeks, guys, and in those 8 weeks, you're going to see that transformation. I highly encourage you, and I will say that Jeff said, he was like, hey, I'm going to save you money, but I'm going to tell y'all right now, that is a half truth.
It is.
Because
I know where you're going. Go ahead.
He's saving you money on supplements, and he's saving you money on groceries, and it's very sustainable. But what he is not saving you money on, people, is clothes.
No, sir.
Clothes, people. I am telling you, like, that is the one thing, man. I'm like, bro, I just put these on. They fit last week, and now they ain't fitting.
Yep. Like, well, you know, his default answer is, that's why we got the E2M clothes exchange.
Exactly. Hey, I'm gonna get on that. I'm gonna get on that bar fit apparel.
Yeah, man.
I'm just over here. The mail system is non-existent at this point.
Bro, listen, I know.
So, but I'm gonna get on it. I'm gonna get on it.
Good deal, man. Well, listen, Shane, bro. First, thank you for coming on. Thank you for making time for me, man. And definitely a delight to actually get to talk to you. We talked in the inbox a few times. So I if nobody else enjoyed this, I've enjoyed it thoroughly. So want to thank you there, man.
Likewise.
Yeah, man. To the Sidebar listeners, make sure you guys, tune into the Sidebar, soon to be changed in the name, whatever it is, it'll be under the same channel. And till next time, you guys, God bless. Peace out.
Later.
It's just different.